One. Record it. Welcome in, guys. This is the Welsh Dragon, Captain Wales, and this is Fatmore93, the Welsh Bear. Rawr.
Why
Right.
the fuck did you just do that? It looked awful. No, I'm joking.
I'm going to do it again.
Come in, guys.
Rawr.
Welcome to the podcast. The first one of the series. If it's going to be a series, we hope it is.
We hope it is. We hope it is, but, you know, we'll see how it goes. But what's hot, guys? What's hot? Right.
Me.
He always says this, guys.
No, I'm sexy as fuck. I know it. I know. What can I say? I'm a chubby bearded Welshman with tattoos. What can I say? You can't go wrong with that.
And what am I? The petite little Welsh dragon that has got a little stubble that doesn't suit me.
Yeah. You said it, not me.
Mention I used the word petite in that.
Batiste. Oh, yeah, he comes. Here he comes now with his dragon, pulling it out.
No.
If mind on my stag do. Okay, it was the day after my stag do, but yeah, he got it.
Ah, that's something we could tell him all about, actually.
Oh, my stag do.
How bad were you in that underground pub?
I was all right. I was all right. It was your brother and Kai was more the issue.
I remember you were sitting there and you just threw cups and cups of cocktails in my face. I got very sure.
No, I couldn't. I couldn't. I had like the cups were like that fucking big of sex on the beach, and I already downed like 3 of them, and I was just like, and everybody was handing me more, and I was like, I can't drink any more of this shit.
No more,
I can't drink anymore. It was so bloody awful. I tell you.
Come on, the first cocktail you drink on the night out, right, goes down a treat.
Oh yeah.
The 50th cocktail you drink of the night struggles to go down.
Definitely.
A bit like what it's like with John Cena and The Rock right now.
Oh, fuck.
Do you think John Cena's got a bit too much to swallow right now?
Hey, I saw a meme the other day about this, right? I saw a meme, and it says that John Cena never turned heel. He was just pissed with Cody for saying the F word in front of all the kids. What do you think? Is he actually heel? Is he signed his soul to the Rock or what?
Well, I'm gonna say that he's definitely turned heel because I've seen memes of him pushing children in wheelchairs down flights of stairs.
We'll never fucking know. We'll never know.
Well, he's coming to London. That's his next appearance in London in the UK, and he's going to be on Monday Night Raw. And I gotta be honest, I can see him only coming into the ring, accepting the booze, dropping the mic, and walking out, just like he did on his post-show comment about the Elimination Chamber.
I still haven't seen that. I didn't watch it.
So for those of you out there who did not watch it, you know where they usually do questions after the show? They sit and all the press ask him questions. He walked in, you see him walk into his chair, he sits down like I am, gets the mic, drops it, stands up, walks out.
Sounds like a proper dickhead, doesn't he?
Come on, he has got how long? Let's think of it this way, right? He's got 4 years more in the business than Cody Rhodes, right? So John Cena debuted in 2002, Cody Rhodes debuted in 2006. There's 4 years difference between them, right? So if you think of it,
well, he's actually done his research, guys.
John Cena's got 23 years of fury inside him.
Yeah, but he when he first debuted in WWE, he was kind of a heel.
Yeah, it was that debut match with Kurt Angle. He tried to promote his ruthless aggression stage, which kicked off, but it was all about this that got all the attention.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
But you know, it's whether or not I think. Do I think it's a good idea to team John Cena with The Rock? Yes, and the only reason being is because I think it'll promote other people to come in. Now, come on. There's rumours that Stone Cold Steve Austin's going to come back and stand in Cody's corner now.
Yeah, but they tried to get... was it last year they tried to get him come back? They kind of teased it by showing him in the background when The Rock was showing him on a poster, not a poster, what they call it, a truck. Cody Rhodes was getting battered by The Rock, and apparently they couldn't get a contract signed for it, and that's why they used The Undertaker instead, because The Undertaker, he said it in his podcast, he literally got a phone call 10 minutes before, can you do this? Yeah, right. And they sneaked him downstairs, and then they had him in the ring. Literally. That was basically what they did, because they couldn't get Stone Cold Steve Austin to sign. Now, do you think they're going to get him to sign this year? Triple it, more money in the company now. A lot more money in the company.
Stone Cold Steve Austin had a contract tight figure, right? It had about 6 numbers on it.
About that, yeah.
Just to do a 10-second move. And he said no. Now, doesn't that tell you that Steve Austin has said, no, I'm done? Because, come on, if somebody offered me a 6-figure sum just to go tap someone on the shoulder, I'd freaking do it, man.
Yeah, me too. Jesus Christ, I could buy a house with that.
But yeah, I'd do it with a sledgehammer if they wanted me to.
But I will say, ever since Triple H has took over, it's not as predictable as it used to be. Like when Vince had it, I thought it was very, very predictable. It's like, yeah, we saw that coming. We kind of saw. We all kind of saw John Cena coming. Like, yeah, that we did. I will say this because he's been hinting it for like good part of 6 months. He's been hinting it on podcasts and interviews, and so we kind of expected that. But a lot of stuff has happened now that since Triple H has took over, it's made it more exciting again. It's worth the watch now. Like the last, say, 6 years, 7 years of Vince had it, I hardly watched it because I just thought this was getting predictable, it's getting stupid, and Vince is gone now. He's staying gone, but there's rumors that he's trying to start another wrestling promotion. He should just quit when he's ahead because
you're right.
His like Triple H just give more freedom to the wrestlers, not wrestlers, entertainers now. They're called, aren't they? Superstars. They're not really. Well, no. Vince said that they weren't allowed to call themselves wrestlers, which is very stupid in my opinion. But yeah, he gives them more control now, like a bit like EAW, is it?
AEW, yeah.
AEW. Sorry, I don't really watch that show, so. You can excuse my...
See, the only reason I ever watched that is to see if Chris Jericho's promoted on it. Now, he's been the name of that show now for a while. Apparently, he's one of the founding members of AEW, which I didn't know that until...
Yeah.
But yeah, he's... I've looked it up. His return to WWE, he said he's very, very open to returning. But I couldn't imagine Chris Jericho and Triple H's WWE. I think he'd expect it to be not a lot more, like... scripted, but Chris Jericho, I think, really wanted it written down on paper. He seemed that sort of wrestler.
Yeah.
I mean, what I was thinking of actually is thinking of where Cody Rhodes actually started off. Now, when he first started, he teamed with people from other wrestling promotions, and then he went on, then joined WWE, and found one of his first tenures was with Legacy, which was Randy Orton, Cody Rhodes, and
Ted DiBiase, wasn't it?
Ted DiBiase Jr., yes,
yeah,
who's actually now fully retired and is awaiting trial for something fraud. Something fraud, electronic fraud.
Yeah.
Something using electronic devices to commit fraud, like over the phone or using wiretapping or things like that, As if he didn't get paid enough while he was in WWE. Come on.
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
Bloody hell. So that lasted, how long? I'd probably say about 2 years.
Yeah, I'd say about that.
And then he came back in then as a solo act, and then he turned into Dashing Cody Rhodes.
Awful.
Do you remember Dashing Cody Rhodes?
Yeah.
Where you kept talking about how to moisturise your skin, and he used to come out.
I should have listened to his advice. Look at me. Yeah, I should have listened to his fucking advice.
And he used to come out to the ring, and he was wearing that plastic mask over his nose and his mouth.
Yeah, I remember that. And then after that, it was like Stardust, wasn't it?
Yeah, and Stardust, where he
I
acted like
like
this.
that character.
Yeah, I mean, he used to go. Yeah,
Literally.
literally, it had potential, but Cody Rhodes didn't like it, and that's what made him move from WWE to
To the
AEW.
Indies. No,
Because,
he was in the Indies first, wasn't he? Because he did a lot of
yeah,
shows in the UK and stuff.
yeah,
Before he went to... Because he started the company, didn't he? Because he done the promotion, or is it All In? All In with the Young Bucks. And then it turned into a whole show then. They just this like they sold out a giant arena. I think it was in the UK. They sold it out without no wrestling back promoter behind it. It was just them. They were like, there's no company behind it. I mean, it's just them trying to put up this kick-ass show. And I think I watched some of it, and it was a kick-ass bloody show. And then obviously this rich guy. I can't remember the guy's name now. I don't, like I said, I don't watch EAW or AAW or whatever.
it's not Tony Khan or something.
Yeah, Tony Khan, that's the one. Yeah, he put a lot of money into it and he wanted his own wrestling show because he wanted to be and the next Vince, but he wanted to do things better. Even though his company's gone fucking downhill, literally. I think it has anyway. Since like Punk left, they had the biggest pop ever bringing CM Punk back, and they blew it. They blew it because they were giving the talent too much bloody control. And I can see, I watched the interview with CM Punk when he turned around and said that, what was it? I can't remember what the wrestler was called. He had a problem with the backstage, but this wrestler was young. He wanted to do all this. He wanted to smash a rental car's window or whatever. And it was basically, CM Punk was like, well, why do you want to bloody do that? Like, it's literally, these rental companies, we all use them. They're not going to want to work with us anymore if you want to go and smash their bloody windows. And then it just got into a huge fight backstage. And then they fired CM Punk. But this other guy, he's still in the company. They didn't fire him. But if you look backstage at the footage, it clearly starts the other guy started it. But they fired CM Punk, that was the biggest downfall in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
And then obviously he was always going to come back to WWE because they knew they were going to get
years. He was nagged for years.
He was, yeah.
At the end of the day, when you're offered that amount of money, you got to say yes. And besides, I think, he's never, believe it or not, main evented WrestleMania, right?
No, he's not.
And that's his goal. And obviously, Seth Rollins has cost him that opportunity. That's going to be a triple threat, probably between A, B, and C. But yeah, come on. CM Punk was pulled off broadcast on Monday because of his comments on top of the announce table. Before he said something silly.
I didn't see that.
Yeah.
I didn't watch weeks bro.
No, it was actually put in the I think it was the after takes or something. They said he was actually taken out of Raw because of his comments after all the backstage nonsense as well. They just told him to leave because remember years and years ago, he was known for his pipe work. His pipe bombs.
That one hell of a pipe bomb he did, against Vince and everyone.
When he just sat there and saying that everybody kisses Vince's ass and stuff.
Pretty much, yeah.
But it actually had some truth to it because I think what happens is people like the Undertaker have said that today's wrestling is not near enough the same aggro as it was when Undertaker debuted back in 91, I think it was. He said it was a lot more aggro then, a lot more kind of meaningful.
Yeah.
Whereas now it's a lot more kind of tit-tat. But
because of social media.
Because of social media. But yes, I think TikTok, sorry, not TikTok, fucking Triple H's control is making it better, more freedom? Then yes, I think it is helping.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But to what degree, because I watched SmackDown the other day, and there were two girls with chains around on their waists. Come on. I don't know. I don't bloody know.
Well, Vince is still his father-in-law, so maybe some hasn't rubbed off of one of Vince's pervy side, shall we say?
There's a clip out there, right, where there was Triple H and a superstar in the ring, right? And Triple H was managing the show, and somebody wanted a match, and they kept saying to Triple H, make this match official, make it official, make it official. And he kept saying, no, I can't. And as Triple H went to move, Triple H literally opened up the middle rope to get out. The other guy sat in the middle, looked Triple H straight in the eye like this. And he said, do you need your father-in-law's permission, do you?
Oh, that was Randy Orton, wasn't it?
And,
yeah, I remember that, yeah.
And I think he was retired at the time. But could you imagine the fury inside his gut at that point?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I would have grabbed that sledgehammer.
Yeah, I know. I get what you mean.
If a viper can swallow a sledgehammer, it can swallow what I was going to throw at it. I can tell you I felt the after all watching that. But yeah, I mean, what do you think about Mania? Who's going to win?
I'm not excited, that excited for it. I thought I would be.
No.
Like, I don't know. Jay, I think, should win. I think he deserves it now.
WWE will do that just for the pop from the fans. 80,000 fans going yeet, yeet, yeet.
Oh, yeah, 100%. 100%.
Come on.
And if they don't, there's a huge opportunity they've missed out on there. Because everyone wants him to win. And he's pushed, ever since he's gone solo, because bear in mind, he's always been a tag team guy. And he's been incredible at it with his brother. Incredible. But this push as a solo, he's done very well. And it's only one other person I could think of done that. And that was Jeff Hardy. Because Jeff Hardy was always a tag team guy. But then he came world champion. I think it was only once or twice he came world champion, but it doesn't really matter. He came world champion. He did his job. He did incredible at it, and he got so much heat for it. Yeah, he's made some bad choices in his career, and he's kind of in WWE again now. Him and Jeff, did you know? Not Jeff, Matt. Do you know about this?
Yeah, they are. Now, wasn't they? Something happened with the Hardy Bros. Were they released, or was something happening?
They weren't released. They left because they went to that other promotion at a big company, but then they weren't getting screen time, I think it was, so they decided to leave. And now they're in Impact Wrestling. And if you didn't know, Impact Wrestling has now got a creative deal with WWE to. It's not really a Raw and SmackDown thing. It's mainly just an NXT thing. So that's how they've kind of back in WWE, because they are now the Impact Wrestling Tag Team Champions. And obviously they're going to have the champions in NXT to promote that other show. Everything all right?
Yeah, no, just... I got family trying to talk to me as well, so...
Dad duties?
Yeah, 100%.
But yeah, as I was saying, yeah, so they're trying to interact that with the NXT, so they are kind of in WWE, but they're not. It's to do with the promotion thing between two different companies. So they will be appearing on WWE TV again, but not through WWE, if that makes sense. Because they contracted to Impact Wrestling. They're not contracted to WWE. It's just like Joe Hendry.
Oh my god.
Like, we've seen him wrestle live, up close, and he was they should have made him win that. But he was incredible. Like, he was good. So he's worked hard for what he's done, and I think he's signed with Impact Wrestling. He's not signed with WWE.
Mm-hmm.
But because of the promotion thing, he appeared on NXT. He appeared in the Royal Rumble, which he did a great job in the Royal Rumble, in my opinion, for his first time. you know. So good on him. I'd say he's doing well. I'm telling you now, he's doing really well.
Yeah, I mean, he probably had a massive pop for that like entrance and stuff, didn't he? Imagine just sitting
Oh yeah.
backstage and going into the Royal Rumble. Like it's one of the biggest events, one of the three biggest events.
Oh
Isn't it?
yeah,
So
yeah.
I'd be shocked if he doesn't make an appearance on one of the other shows soon. But
It all depends when his contract's up with Impact. I think WWE's going to sign him straight away because he has been in WWE in the past. Did you know about this?
yes, he was with Oh, I can't remember the name.
Let's see if we can get the name.
It wasn't TNA, was it?
Nope.
Before they did their stuff.
Nope.
WCW?
Nope. He never actually wrestled.
Oh, well, okay.
He was in a skit with Rusev. He was a lawyer for Rusev. Was there a lawyer? I think it was a lawyer for Rusev. He wasn't actually supposed to be there. He stole somebody else's job by accident. Well, not by accident. He literally, somebody else was meant to come in as an actor, but they called him in the room instead, and he just went with it. So he just stole somebody else's job basically for like a segment on, I think it was Raw back. Oh, this flipping years ago now. This is back when Rusev was still in the company. You know, I don't even know. I don't think he's called Rusev anymore. I think he's called something else. So,
Rusev was about, I'd say, easy 10, 15 years ago. Easy.
Yeah.
I mean, it was still WWE then, but it has gone through major changes, and like, come on, it's gone through WWF, WCW.
Well, WCW was never supposed to be. It's just turning into a wrestling podcast.
Today it is.
Yeah, today it is. Jesus, we're not all going to talk about wrestling all the time. It's just, I don't know. There's so much to talk about with wrestling, to be honest. But WCW was never originally supposed to be part of WWF back then. Vince bought the company out from, I can't remember the guy's name now. Could you know the name?
It's on the edge.
Not massive. I will say this, guys. Right before we're not massive, like diehard fans of wrestling. We just know some shit, and we don't know everything, right? So don't judge us in the comments, because I know some of you bloody will. I know you will. Don't put the
That's what he was saying.
This is never supposed to be a wrestling podcast. This is supposed to be a podcast talking about everything and anything.
Yeah, guys, so do not worry. It's not just a wrestling podcast. We will be doing further recordings, and we will be talking about other things as well.
Yeah.
So, we are going to end it there today, guys. It's been believe it or not, it's been 24 minutes of us talking just about wrestling.
Oh, we're cutting it short today, are we?
Only a short one today, just to get the feels and for me to get control of the editing, and then we shall do another one probably next week.
I could do next week.
Yeah, I'd say it's a pretty good idea. Let me look at my
Calendar.
See if I'm booked. No, but yes, I shall have a look at that. And yes, guys, thank you for watching the Heat Bros. Captain Wales, Fatmore93. Hope you tune in again.
Luke, other side. You're pointing the wrong side.
It's all right. I'm pointing at you. It's the other side for me as well.
Oh, is it? All right. My bad.
Don't listen to Mister. He's fine. But yeah, thank you guys.
Thank you for watching, guys.
And I shall catch you very, very soon.
Don't forget to drop the Heat Bros a follow on YouTube and other platforms. I just remembered, Luke. My bad. Might have to beep that one out. But yeah, we're on other social medias, and just check us all out. TikTok's a very good one as well. We do a lot of live streaming, both of us do. Gaming, Captain Wales, and we do many different games. So, if you want to check us out, if you're from other app platforms, yeah, awesome. Yeah, Luke, do you want to end it?
No, why should I?
All right, we can carry it on. If you want to carry it on, we can talk about other shit. Like, we could bring up a thing about a stupid bitch called Rose, if we could bring that up. If you
No,
want.
that's next week.
No, that's next week. All right, okay, spoilers, teasers. We'll wait for that then.
Or the week later. Guys, I need to do the preview. I'm going to get a box full of water, and I'm going to put a door in the middle of it, right? And I'm going to put a statue of one wrestler on the top.
It's not going to
one-
work. No, it's
one-
not going to work.
And one hanging on like this.
No. No, because it's not going to work. You can't judge that. We don't know how heavy those. I'll see. We're getting full on into it now. You're getting me started. We're gonna have to save this for next week because otherwise, I'm gonna have a nervous breakdown.
He gets wound up about this, guys.
Oh, I
Very
really
wound
do.
up.
I really do.
But
I
I've got a
really
point. Jack couldn't.
do. No,
fit in
I've
that
got a
door.
point.
Jack would have sunk into an ice cube. He's come back up and he's seen Rose with kids, and he is happy for her.
He is not happy for her. She let him get unalived, right? Freeze to. You know what I mean. Why would anybody be happy? You're meant to be in love with that person. She easily moved on if she had kids. She didn't. She moved on very quick by the looks of it. So.
Did you see the tears she shed on that door? But yeah.
And then she got to another boat and then fell in love with another man. What a bitch.
Bloody hell.
Well, I
You
can
really got...
force into this conversation next week, guys. Little teaser for next week.
Did you hear that? You went...
Welsh bears getting fucking angry.
And the Welsh dragons just taming all of this anger. Jesus on earth, guys. Right, guys, thank you for watching the Heat Bros. Captain Wales, Fatmore93, both on TikTok, both on here. Give us a follow on here, subscribe on YouTube, and we shall see you next week. Thank you, guys. Bye for now.
Bye-bye.